Hello, I am absolutely so excited and happy that you decided to view this free video report entitled Three Things You Must Have to Get New Customers Calling You Daily in 2016, even if you have a small budget. So, how will you benefit by viewing the entire 14-minute presentation? By the end of it, you'll understand why so many businesses are unable to attract new customers daily. You'll learn what's not working now that you may be doing and why, and the three things you need to have to successfully and consistently get new customers calling you daily in 2016. And of course, there's a free gift that you can use now to begin getting new customers daily. So, who am I? A lot of people, of course, want to know that. Well, I started a small business in August of 2005. Very shortly, I started it in my basement, and very shortly after starting it, within 6 months, we were in a 3,000 square foot facility, had tremendous success. It was quite overwhelming, actually. But after about 7 or 8 years, we relocated, and there were a few other variables, of course, the economy being one of them, that made things become a challenge. So that's when I began my journey to figure out how can I attract new customers and benefit myself, but also other small business owners that may have the same challenge. So then, what are the traditional ways of marketing? And no doubt you have probably used these. Referrals, which is word of mouth, printed ads, newspaper and community magazines, bus stop posters, postcard mailers, probably have used all of these. Networking events, business cards, and if you have a brick and mortar business, walk-bys, people that simply walk by and decide to stop in. Hopefully they'll make a purchase. Referrals, this is the reasons why these things don't often work anymore. Those referred may not be good candidates to take advantage of your offer. The printed ads are expensive. Few people see them. They're not targeted. Networking events, unfortunately, attendees are there to promote their service, product, or company. They're not usually there to buy. Business cards, it's a challenge to get a stranger to accept your card, and rarely do people call. Walk-bys, it's rare if somebody walks inside to make a purchase, especially on the first try. So the new techniques that people are using today, social media, of course, you post on your wall why buy your product, okay? And then number two, website. A lot of people have websites today, which is your real estate on the web, providing information about your business, product, or service. What's the challenges with these new techniques? Why does it sometimes fail? Well, on social media, people visit social media to be entertained, not to find a business, not to find a product or service. They do not want to be sold. Interestingly enough, people buy, but they don't want to be sold. So with the website, people don't know that it's even there. You have to get traffic or visitors to your site. They will not know where to start. Have you ever been to a website and it's just tons of information right on the home page, and you have no idea where to look specifically to get the information or look at the product that you're interested in? So that can be a challenge. So then, what's working now? Attraction marketing. I'm not sure if it's a term you've heard, but clearly attraction is just something that is attractive, that's appealing to us, and marketing is getting the message out to the masses so they know about your product, business, or service. So clearly it's nothing new. Traditional salespeople have been using this method since the sales industry began. We use it in our everyday life. It's simply a way of communicating that is attractive to others, thus resulting in sales, support, advice that's needed, or whatever else we want. Attraction marketing online, though, is done a little differently because you don't have the face-to-face encounter. In order to have the same level of persuasion, you must learn how to skillfully orchestrate your words to make the connection with your audience. Magnetic words have the ability to grab attention at the most subtle subconscious level, and the reader doesn't even really know that they're being pulled into the content until they literally take action, which could be deciding to buy from you. So then, how do we implement that? Well, of course, we still post on social media, but you want to align your message in an authentic way. You do not sell. You simply tell your experience and share your success. You never sell your product, service, or business. If you don't have a lot of friends or followers, you can boost your post or set up an ad targeting your ideal audience, which is something that you can do on Facebook and, of course, the other mediums social media platforms, they have ways of paid advertising as well. You want to post value-based articles. Let your target audience know that you believe in your business, your product, and your service. Ensure your audience that you know you can benefit them even without a purchase. They will grow to trust you. And then, of course, you want to follow up. You want to communicate regularly. Your audience wants to hear from you in a personable, direct way. Consistency implies a regular basis, but the key is setting the schedule in a way that your audience expects to hear from you, like daily or weekly, maybe in the form of a newsletter or a tip to help them based on your niche. So make each piece of communication connect with your audience instead of a sales pitch to buy your product. So, of course, this leads us to the ABCs of marketing, which is the three things that you must have today. And that is A is for autoresponder, B is for blog, C is for capture page. So, of course, the question is, what are these things and how can they help? An autoresponder is literally a program that automatically generates a set response to all messages sent to a particular email address. It can be set to dispense email correspondence written by you on a particular day and time. It can include links to your website, your blog, your Facebook page, providing value to your target audience. It will show your target audience that you are consistent and genuine. Over time, it can lead to sales without you even having to do a sales pitch. One of the most important things you can do to get a customer, a new customer, and have more sales is to focus on building your email list and not to focus on giving sales pitches. Using an autoresponder for email marketing absolutely positively works. As you can see, there are tons of brands. I'm sure many of them you are familiar with. How do they build their brand? Oftentimes, if you walk into a big department store or even a restaurant, they ask for your email address. Why is that? Because it's a way to build your brand just like these major players. It doesn't matter what your industry or how small, you can grow your customers the exact same way. A blog is a regularly updated website or web page that's written in a specific or in an informal or conversational style, providing value on a specific niche or subject. It is your direct communication channel. 60% of businesses who blog acquire more customers. A blog creates a place to talk about new products or services, comment on timely news topics or market trends, and share company initiatives beyond your website. It's also the place to let your brand's personality shine and show people what you're all about. Customers will look to you as a reliable resource for information on your industry. Then they'll come to you to buy. A capture page. This is really cool. A capture page is a type of website that collects information from your visitors, like an email address, phone number, or whatever it is. The lead capture page, if used properly, should entice people to fill out the form by offering something they may want in exchange for their name and email address. You will then keep their information, building an email list, allowing you to continue to drip on your new customers. Statistics show that it takes 7 to 10 exposures or dripping ons before a consumer buys. So without a capture page, people come to your site and they leave without you ever even knowing that they were there, which is a tragedy. You want people, when they visit your real estate on the web, you want to at least know that they were there so you have an opportunity to continue to provide value and information to them. Now, can we speed up the process? You absolutely can. Attraction marketing is the most effective long-term strategy to get new customers calling you daily, but it can take a little time. So here's an alternative or something to do in addition to attraction marketing. Phone broadcast and ringless voicemail drop. It can very quickly get the visitors or the traffic to your capture pages, collecting contact information. Does it work? Absolutely. Now, when you use an FTC compliant system, you will be amazed at the power of numbers, literally. So let's just take a quick example of what those numbers can look like. Now, just mind you, or just realize that these are very, very modest numbers, okay? You can literally extract thousands, maybe 10,000 a day, but you may not have the time or the energy to do that. So maybe you just do 2,500 businesses, which is what you would broadcast to. Maybe 1,000 voicemail drops, which just simply means that sometimes there are people you may be marketing to that may have their own business. Maybe it's a network marketing business, and you want to contact them. Their uh, cell phone is on the internet. Okay. Now, interestingly, just to give you a bit of information about this specific software, it will not work when you're doing the voicemail drop if it is not a literal cell phone voicemail. Okay. And there is no regulations like do not call list when actually contacting businesses, because they are businesses. So keep in mind that this is all FTC compliant. All those things have been considered. Now you have a total of 3,500 contacts combined. Let's just say, for the sake of modesty, only 2% literally go to your capture page because of what you said in your message. So that's only 70 leads or 70 contacts. Out of those 70, 10% decide to call you, or whatever your call to action is, whether it's to go to your website or to give you a call or whatever it is. That's 7 people. Okay. Out of those 7, you actually get to provide more information to, whether you do a demonstration or whatever it is that you need to do to promote or help them to understand the value of your business, your product, or your service. You literally make 3 new sales. Okay. Sales that you would not have made otherwise. Now, I don't know about you, but on any given day, having 3 new sales, in addition to everything else I'm doing, is huge. Okay. So even if I don't normally get 3 new sales every day, 3 new sales in a month is 90 new sales a month. What does that 3 new sales look like for you? If you're an insurance agent, let's say your average commission is $1,000. Well, that looks like 3,000 additional dollars that you wouldn't have had before. If you have a cleaning business, what does 3 new customers to clean their houses look like for you? Maybe average house cleaning is $300. That's $900 additional every single day. And that doesn't even, we haven't even mentioned the upsales or the repeat business. So clearly, this absolutely does work. To shorten the learning curve and get leads today with this software, what can you do? Well, this software, let me just tell you a little bit more about it. It extracts targeted leads, which is information from public online sites, thousands in minutes. It allows you to upload information to an FTC regulated broadcasting and voicemail drop system. It gets your recorded message delivered to thousands in minutes. It allows you to create up to 10 mobile-ready capture pages, which are websites, to promote your business product and service. It has an SMS chat feature that allows your new customers to text you with questions or concerns, helping them to purchase from you quickly. And it provides a blog and so much more. So then, clearly, this is a lot of talk unless there's some stories, right? So let's look at just one example. One of our clients lost his job and decided to start a window cleaning business. He used this software with a great 30 to 60 second message offering new customers a very enticing offer. I won't tell you what that is because you have to create your own based on your industry or your product or your business. And within 30 days, he built a business that was of over $10,000 reoccurring, meaning that every month he was getting $10,000 in new business. Now, let me make myself extremely clear. Let me give you a disclaimer. This should not be considered as a guarantee or projection of your results or your revenue, because results, obviously vary and they're different. It depends on your efforts. It requires work, diligence, focus, and discipline. So your success depends upon how effectively you implement these strategies. So how can this information help your business? There's going to be a report you'll receive by email. Open the email, read the report. There's many references and links that will assist you. And get your gift because it's included in that email. Request a free consultation from me or a demo of how the software can specifically help you. I'd be glad to do it. You need to get started getting new customers today. Click the link below and simply get your copy of the software. I absolutely enjoyed talking with you, and I look forward to connecting and helping you in the future. Thanks.